This is the last real lecture we have in 1690. And before we start, this lecture is going to be a little bit short because it's the last one, and the next one is going to be our review of everything we learned so far to prepare for the final exam. And before the lecture, I'd like each of you to write an anonymous feedback on what I can do better, things that could be. So there are two things you can write. Like one is a more general terms, what I can do a little bit better, and two is anything you would like me to clarify, things that you wanted to know more, but I didn't explain very clearly. I can still take the chance of this lecture, the remaining of this lecture, and also the next lecture to clarify a little bit better, right? So if I can get the feedback now, I can kind of explain what you wanted me to explain better, and if I can't do it at this lecture, I'll prepare and do it on Wednesday. All right, so I'll give you 5 minutes for that. So I get some request for clarification about the steepest descent method for optimization. Okay, so I get a request for clarifying about the mixed boundary condition for finite element method, right, from some of you. Also, a Newman boundary condition for two-dimensional finite elements. So okay, so looks like the boundary condition for finite elements needs some more discussion. Gradient descent comes again, and cool. Others are review requests. We get some praise of how well the projects are interesting. So thanks, Phil, for handling all the projects. So Phil really did. I didn't do anything about the projects. So Phil did everything. All right. So let's have a applause for him on that. Okay, so it looks like steepest descent and boundary condition for finite elements are two of the topics that many people are still wondering about. So thanks. Okay, so these review requests, I'll make sure I'll do that on Wednesday. Optimization on how the Hessing works, and another one on the projects being fantastic. All right, good. So I think some of these things I can address today, and some of them I think I'll explain next lecture. And there are several topics that people brought up that says I should review, and I'll make sure to review them. All right. Yes.
Question: are we gonna have the notes for linear regression and stuff online?
Are we going to have notes on linear regression online? So right now it's not part of the MITx, right? So let's see. So let me discuss with the TAs after the lecture and see if we can make something online. All right. So yeah. So I'll respond to you on Wednesday. Yes.
But all the videos are posted.
All the videos are processed up to last week, and we'll post them quickly. Okay. Any other questions?